Hello everyone, Moo here with another gameplay video for you guys. As the thumbnail indicates, this is going to be a high roller video for Kylo Ren and no booster items for him. He just so happens to be extremely efficient at earning coin without that extra handicap, and that is why I think he deserves a spot on the high roller playlist. And I hope this video is going to do a good job demonstrating that to you guys. And also I had a couple questions today on Kylo's efficiency as a coin farmer. Haru, you asked me as a new player to the game how you can get your skill level 3 Kylo to give you some better results. I'll be talking about a thing called clock management in this video. I also did a specific video on that topic, and the link to that is in the description below, so do check that out. I think as a new player, until you get accustomed to the motor skills and the speed and everything, knowing about clock management and implementing that into your gameplay is going to make the biggest difference right away to your end game results. Ivan, you also wanted a comparison between Kylo and Beast. This isn't exactly a comparison between Beast and him, but I hope this does a good enough job showing you just how efficient Kylo Ren is at earning coin. And one more thing I want to mention to you guys is, when we see some big numbers with some of the other exceptionally good coin earners, oftentimes we forget to subtract the 2,300 minimum coin investment that made some of those numbers possible. So that is why once in a while I like to play without any booster items whatsoever, just to see what some of these zooms are truly capable of as far as coin earnings. So let's get the game started here. And Haru, what I mean by clock management, if you're not going to watch the actual video on that topic, is essentially how you manage the way you charge your skill, how many my zooms are on your screen in comparison or directly related to how much of that fever gauge is still active. Because the whole point of clock management is to be able to time all of those things together in order to re-enter fever time, ideally the second it expires. Sometimes that's simply not possible, but just by keeping track of how many MyZoom are on screen, how many more you need to recharge your ability, and making an effort to re-enter fever time right away, that's going to significantly impact how well your end results are going to be. Because again, every time you enter fever time, you get 5 seconds added to your clock. And if you do that precisely every time it expires, those 5 seconds are going to add up at the end of the game, potentially extending your game 30 seconds or longer. And in 30 seconds you can earn a third more coin than you would have otherwise. So it makes a big difference. I do encourage you to watch that clock management video. I think it's going to help you out. I go into a little bit more detail into that one, but that's generally, that's about the gist of it. So as you guys can see, this video, I have been making an effort to clock manage it, because when you are not using any bonus items, you have to do what you can to make the game as efficient as possible. You can see I'm not even playing all that fast in this because for the most part I play with the 5-4 bonus items, so I'm not really used to playing without it, and I'm going a little bit slower just trying to make those connections. But even with 6 seconds to go on the clock here, we're almost at 3,000 base coin without anything, guys. So we ended up with 3,333. I think that is extremely good. Especially if you have seen my economics video on the Tsum. I recommend you start using the coin booster item when you can earn 1,400 to 1,600 base coin, because at that point you're going to minimize your losses and essentially make it worthwhile to invest that 500 coin into that booster item to the point where it will pay for itself and then give you some over the course of many games. So that's kind of where I'm drawing that number from. So obviously, if we can double up on that base coin requirement with 3,000 base coin without using anything, that's going to make a big difference. And I know, Haru, your Kylo is only skill level 3, but even so, at skill 3, you are definitely going to be able to get in that 14 to 1600 base coin. You know, just you got to get used to the chaining and the swiping and, you know, the mechanics of the game. And, you know, again, I do encourage you to take a look at that clock management video. I think it's going to help you out. But that's it for this video, guys. I hope that this shows you just how good Kylo Ren is without any booster items. 3,000 base coin. Simply awesome. Definitely earned his spot on that high roller playlist. If you guys have any questions, comments, or requests regarding him, leave all of that in the comment section below. As always, I'll be happy to respond to you guys. And thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.